And when they're surrendered, the mother is not charged with like abandonment or neglect or anything of that nature. But only children that are less than 31 days of age who are not in, obviously, any, it doesn't appear that they've been abused or neglected. You know, if you have a child that looks limp and ill and just on death's doorsteps, this is not a child that is eligible for safe haven, and they do need to be directed to the emergency room. The other thing is that this child must be put into somebody's hands. They can't just leave them in a bathroom or an elevator or by the front door. If they just abandon the child in that manner, they don't actually hand it to somebody, they are not protected under safe haven. They have to give it to somebody. And this is a list of the places that are safe havens. We being a hospital, we're a safe haven. We didn't get an option, we didn't get asked, we just are. Along with public health units, EMS providers, if they're out in the ambulance somewhere and someone wants to hand them a baby, medical clinics, fire stations, police stations, pregnancy crisis centers, and even child advocacy centers are places that are considered safe havens, places where mothers can take that child and surrender them. Or it could even be a father. If a parent can't get to the facility, many of them don't have transportation, right? Or the money to get on the bus. They may not live within walking distance. What can they do? And this is just for your own information so that you can spread the word to people around you. Maybe you know some young people that need some information. But they can call 911 and a police officer or an EMT will actually come to where they're at and pick up that child. And if they are relinquished at a place that is not a hospital, they must be transported to a hospital immediately for examination, evaluations, and testing and things like that. So the police officer or the EMT would bring them to the hospital. So what happens? Excuse me. What happens once they get the baby out?